Hey, I'm Eloise. I'm a health coach with an 8-month-old baby and a love of surfing, watermelon, and giving away presents. And I have the best present that I've ever given away for you. So stay till the end of the video for that. In this video, I'm going to share with you how I completely removed my Dowager Hump, which is one of my most asked health-related questions. Now, I've got a question for you. What is your number one health-related question? If you leave your answer in the comment section below and then hit the subscribe button and the bell, and I'll notify you when I post a new video which could be answering your number one health-related question. So, here's the story of how I got rid of my Dowager Hump. To be honest, I'm a bit embarrassed to tell this story. You know when you hang on to things for too long, like an expensive pair of shoes that are actually really uncomfortable, and you just keep thinking, one day maybe they'll be comfortable, so you hang on to them for way longer than you should have? Do you have any areas of your life like that? Well, this story is like that. How I got my Dowager's Hump and how I fixed it. Let's go back to the start. I was working at my yoga, Pilates and massage studio. I was just finished teaching a class about fixing neck pain when I put my hand to the back of my neck, and which was sore yet again. Oh, the irony. As I rubbed the back of my neck, I noticed that there was more pain, more rounding. When I looked at my mirror, I swear I had started to grow a old lady hump on the back of my neck. What the heck? I was only 28 and I was teaching yoga and Pilates. How was this even possible? I'd got into yoga and Pilates because I believed that those were the answer to getting rid of my aches and pains. And there I was teaching it for up to 12 hours a day. And the whole time wondering, when is my body actually going to start feeling good? If it took me more than 12 hours a day to achieve happiness in my body, how is anyone else ever going to get rid of their neck pain? I needed to figure this thing out. I really wanted to learn how to get rid of the hump that was now growing on the back of my neck and fix the neck pain for good. But deep down, I needed to figure this out because how could I authentically teach people to have no neck pain while I still had neck pain and now I was growing a Dowager Hump? That was when I realized that yoga and Pilates were actually giving me a Dowager Hump. That was never there before. That was the moment that I realized I was being too rigid. So certain was I that this was the answer, when in truth, yoga and Pilates were actually causing me to develop more neck pain, posture-related problems than I'd ever had before. That was the moment that I opened to new possibilities. When the student is ready, the master shall appear. And so she did. Barbara, she looked like a blonde, real-life Wonder Woman. She had a strength and a bounce in her step that I'd never seen in a 40-year-old woman. She had perfect posture, even when she was sitting, compared to me, who was almost turned into a C shape every time I sat down. Something about this woman intrigued me. She had every physical quality that I was looking for. She told me that she had experienced the same roadblocks that I was now facing, and that she had long since given up yoga and Pilates, and she now practiced a combination of yoga line and foundational training. She taught me the exact steps to achieve this for myself and for my clients. So now I knew what I had to do: give up my yoga and Pilates practice and commit to learning these new techniques. As I continued to understand this new training, I realized that my yoga and Pilates training was actually holding me back from having the level of health that I really wanted, and that I would need to let it go, like the old loved pair of shoes that hurt me and that I've been hanging on to for too long. Within a few weeks of letting go of the old and really committing to learning these new techniques, I'd done it. There was no sight of the Dowager Hump, but the real transformation is learning how to uncover a strength, a bounce in my step, a youthful glow that only comes from having effortless, optimal alignment and breathing. So that's the story of how I got rid of my Dowager Hump. For most people with a small Dowager's Hump though, that don't practice yoga and Pilates, the cause of the hump is misalignment in a seated position for extended periods of time, which probably started in the schooling years. Over a long period of time, over years, it creates poor breathing habits, which will cause the chest to cave in, forward head carriage, and then a Dowager's Hump. What I've learned is that yoga and Pilates will not fix a Dowager's Hump. They will actually cause the Dowager's Hump to get worse. To truly fix the Dowager's Hump, you need to learn these 4 key elements. 1 is optimal breathing. Number 2 is optimal alignment. Number 3 is how to rebalance the fascia lines of the body. And number 4 is how to connect, strengthen and balance your psoas, which is like the bridge between your upper body and your lower body. Once you learn these 4 components, your Dowager's Hump will disappear surprisingly quickly. If you're thinking, yep, it's time, this thing is not following me around forevermore, then you're going to love my gift. I recorded the exact steps that you need to say goodbye to your Dowager Hump forever. Why couldn't I just put it all here in this video? If I did, this would be a very long video to cover it in the depth that you need to truly get it. And I want to make sure that you do, and do it in the steps in the right order for it to be the most effective. And I would love to give you free access to the videos inside the members area, so then you can ask questions and get feedback directly inside the members area. So you might be wondering, well, why would I give away something that I usually charge hundreds of dollars for in my studio, and that I paid tens of thousands of dollars to learn? Well, honestly, I'm hoping that you will get as much from this as I did, that it will completely transform your health and your life. In which case, I hope you will love what you learn so much that you want to make a lifelong habit of feeling amazing by doing the online classes that I offer inside the members area. If you're ready to say goodbye to the Dowager's Hump and say hello to a bounce in your step, then go to the description box inside this video, click the link, and I look forward to guiding you through the process there.